Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about the match of yesterday. That was the Osasuna Real Madrid match which took place yesterday in the evening at the El Sadar Stadium. That's Osasuna Stadium. The Los Blancos lineup with the 4-3-3 lineup. So guys, before we begin, if you're a Real Madrid supporter or a Cristiano Ronaldo lover, please subscribe and also click the post bell for notification so you get notified anytime we upload new videos about these two phenomenon in the world of football. So guys, the Los Blancos lineup with 4-3-3 lineup yesterday. So the Thibaut Courtois started goal, Eden Militao at the centre back, supporting was Alaba. At left back we have Lucas Vazquez, and at right back we have Fernandes Nacho. At the midfield, we have the defensive midfielder, we have Camavinga, who came in for Toni Kroos or Casemiro, and we have Valverde, who was supporting Camavinga in midfield. The attacking midfielder was Ceballos, who have been out for some time. At the attacking right wing, we have Rodrigo, and at left right wing, we have Asensio. Rodrigo came in for Vinicius Jr., and Asensio came in for Rodrigo as compared to the last week formation. The striker was no other than Benzema. So guys, that was the lineup for yesterday. We'll move on to the scoreline of yesterday. The match ended 2-3 in favor of Real Madrid. However, the Los Blancos made a good start at the beginning of the match and got their noses ahead just 12 minutes into the game, courtesy of David Alaba goal. The home team responded immediately via Adem Modime's effort. Marco Asensio gave the Los Blancos the lead once again before the halftime break. Lucas Vazquez ended up securing the 3 points for the Los Blancos in injury time. The contest went in favor of Ancelotti's men. So guys, moving on, we'll talk about the rating of Camavinga yesterday. Surprisingly, he made the lineup. He came in the place of injured Casemiro. The absentees of the match of yesterday were the likes of Toni Kroos, who came in late in the game for Dani Ceballos, who according to Ancelotti had the best game of the night. However, leaving that behind, Camavinga had a great game, and right at the start, he was shown a yellow card for a play in which he took the ball cleanly. This mistake could have hindered the teenager in the rest of the game, especially after what happened in the Sevilla match last week. He distributed the ball nicely at the start of the game with the pace and dynamism. He also made a spectacular pass to Dani Ceballos, who was a surprise starter at the game to make it 2-1 just before the halftime whistle. Moving on guys, if you remember the old habit of taking more than one penalty in a game, which can be very frustrating if you're not lucky enough. Yesterday, Benzema had no luck on his side. Regardless, Benzema has not been in a good run of form from the penalty spot. Yesterday was even worse as he missed two, both taken identically against Sergio Herrera, who won the psychological battle against Benzema. So far, the French international has lost 4 penalties in the last 2 months involving those he missed against Alaves and Celta Vigo. Many coaches in recent times say it's not a good idea to take 2 penalties in the same game with the same keeper, but the irony is that who can tell Benzema, who has so far scored 39 goals in this season, not to take a penalty again. Moving on guys, we'll move over to Rodrigo's performance in the night. So far, along with Camavinga, he was the Los Blancos' best player of the night in the fourth night running. Similarly against Sevilla, he was delightful to watch. He forced 2 penalties and was a dagger, overrunning opponents and leaving technical details of great qualities. However, he could be a key factor in the match against Man City in just a week to come. Lastly, we'll talk about the controversies in the match of yesterday. The controversies over a handball and the bringing in of VAR and penalty claims in the match, which Chimi Arila brought all the players and even the fans into agreement for for the first time asking. It was clear that the striker committed the clearest penalty you will ever see by stealing the ball away from Rodrigo with his hand. However, guys, we will claim he was probably exhausted as he had to put in a lot of work in the match and no option to manhandle the ball with his hand. We'll conclude by talking about the title race, which is almost done for the Los Blancos. Mathematically, only Barcelona can win the La Liga Santander, and right now the Blaugrana are 18 points behind. However, they have 2 games in hand, but we would like to remind the Blaugrana fans to stop dreaming of a slip-up from the Los Blancos because there's no title race for them this season. So far, guys, we have come to the end of the video. If you watched the video to the end, I would like you to give me a thumbs up on the video. I also like you to subscribe. Also click the post bell for notification so you get notified anytime we upload new videos. Thanks again for watching.